introduction speeches. These are always fun. Ladies and gentlemen, if you could all please take your seats and direct your attention to the front of the room. Now is the time when we're going to ask the groom's brother and best man, Bill, to come up to the front of the room and say a few words, perhaps for 3 to 5 minutes, for the bride and groom. Please help me welcome Bill.
Thank you so much. So excited to be here. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Bill. I am the groom Danny's older brother. I am 10 years older than Danny. 10 years means that I got to see his entire life. I remember the day he was born. It was a snowy Friday in December. And I've got to have a front row seat in really the making of Dan. So what can I tell you about my brother? Well, he is an unbelievably kind and caring person. He is loving and loyal. He is fierce and determined, and he is smart. And when I say he is smart, I mean he's probably the smartest person in this room. and I know that's saying something, because there are some big brains in this room, but he's probably the smartest guy here. Let me give you an example. When he was about in the 3rd grade, he came home and he said that today at school, the teacher told him that 1/2 plus 1/2 equals 2/4. For those of you struggling, 2/4 is 1/2. So Deanie raised his hand and said to the teacher, well, how can 1/2 plus 1/2 be 2/4? 2/4 is 1/2. And I said, what happened? He said the teacher just kind of turned around and stared at the board for a while, and everyone in the class started laughing. It wasn't really Danny's fault. The thing is, he's always been about 2 steps ahead of everyone around him. He's taken this fierce intelligence, went through high school, college, and out into the world where he started businesses, and now he's I believe, the youngest manager at Bristol Myers Squibb. He is driven, determined, intelligent, but would I say he was happy? I don't know. Certainly driven, certainly content, but happy, I don't know. I think maybe he was looking for something. Maybe he was looking for someone. Well, a few years ago, he joined a running club called the Dashing Whippets in Manhattan. And pretty soon I started hearing about somebody named Maddie. And Maddie this and Maddie that, and then I got to meet Maddie. And Maddie is everything the stories proved her to be. She is brilliant and lovely. She is kind and caring and incredibly funny. And when I say she is brilliant, what I mean is Dr. Madeline Lopman has a BS and MS and a doctorate in civil engineering. Right now, she works for a company that makes mathematical models on natural disasters in order to advise companies on their risk allocation. I consider myself to be a somewhat intelligent person, but when I'm in conversations with her, I'm quickly out of my depth. And together, these two are like superheroes. They're brilliant, they're young, they're successful, they travel around the world, and for fun, they run marathons. Marathons with an S. Most people I know who run a marathon will stand there and over a drink tell you about the blistering day in 2008 in London when I tackled 26.2 and lived to tell the tale. These two together have run 19 marathons. And I asked them, how many miles goes into training for a marathon? They tell me about 500 per marathon, which means if they started here in Wilmington for these 19, they could have run to San Francisco and back to San Francisco again, touched the lighthouse again, and they'd be somewhere around the Rockies right now. It's incredible. But more than that, to see them together, to see them laugh, to see them love each other. I've seen my brother Danny get good news and go running for JFK Airport because Maddie was living in Ireland, and he just had to share the news with her. It's amazing. It warms my heart. So as an older brother, I was going to stand up here and tell my little brother some of the benefit of my experience. I was going to say, Dan, find someone that you can share the good times with, that you can laugh with. Find someone who will hold you during the hard times. Find someone who will tell you everything's going to be okay. Find someone that will push you to grow, push you to be a better person. But as I stand here and look around the room and look at you and the lady sitting next to you, this magnificent woman, I can see that once again you were 2 steps ahead. So ladies and gentlemen, please raise your glass to my amazing new sister-in-law and my brother Dan. What did I tell you? Smartest guy in the room.